Hello everyone, and welcome to this 25-minute Hatha practice for your shoulders and your knees. Let's come to a comfortable seat to begin and just ground the palms on the knees, roll the shoulders back and down, maybe closing the eyes down or maintaining a soft gaze, and begin to connect with your breath. And just letting the breath move naturally, gently, fluidly through your body. Maybe noticing if it is getting stuck in certain places, just giving those places some space from the breath and just letting the breath move where it wants to instead of trying to force it. And let's take 3 deep inhales through the nose and audible exhales out the mouth. So breathing in through the nose, sighing it out. One more time, breathing in, or 2 more times, breathing in through the nose. And sighing it out. And one more time here, breathing in through the nose. And sighing it out. Good. Let's begin to reach the arms high. Lift your gaze. And begin to bring your right hand in between the shoulders and sweep your left hand behind, maybe touching the fingertips. Maybe they don't touch, that's fine too. Or you can take a bind with your fingers. And then notice the ribs will want to flare forward. So see if you can gently drop them down and lean the elbows back and lift your neck. Lengthen your neck, I should say. Grounding your sit bones, breathing here. And gently release the bind and reach the arms high. We'll do a longer hold. We're just getting warmed up. So bringing your left hand in between the shoulders and reaching your right hand behind. And finding your variation, either touching the fingertips or you're interlacing for a bind, or you're just taking this shape. Thinking of drawing the elbows back, gently tucking the low ribs down and lengthening your spine. Breathing here. And just letting the breath move where it wants to go in its natural form and following the feeling of that inhale. Good, and gently release. Let's bring the fingertips behind, come onto tented fingers, so you're lifting your hands away from the ground, the palms, and then you're bringing the heels out in front. Knees are bent and just gently rocking the knees side to side. Rolling the shoulders back, keeping the chest nice and open. And just getting this internal and external rotation of the hips, of the knees. Let's come through center and come over into a 90-90 to the right. So your right shin's in front, your left calf and shin is along the edge of your mat. Walk your hands forward and over to the right. Press the palms down and then push with your hands over to the left. And see if you can soften that right shoulder, soften the left shoulder. Press into the outer edge of your right knee and flex your toes towards the knees. Breathing nice and deep here. And gentle tuck of the tailbone, lengthening of the spine, and drawing the low ribs slightly in and down towards the pelvis. Good, and then walk the hands back through center. Let's come onto the sit bones, draw the knees up and switch over to the other side. So bringing your left calf and shin in front, right calf and shin along the edge of the mat. You're reaching the hands over to the left and then pressing into the ground and pushing over to the right. And try to square your shoulders over that left knee. Gentle tuck of the tailbone. Breathing deeply here. And feeling the breath moving around the abdominal core set, into the back of the ribs, into the back of the lungs. Toes are flexing to the knees. Good, and then walking the hands back through center. Coming on to the sit bones. Let's bring the heels in. Press yourself up onto the soles of your feet, coming into a short malasana, pushing the palms together to touch. Ground into all four corners of your feet and slowly press yourself up to stand. Reaching the arms overhead, lift your chest and gaze. Big inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Good. Let's heel toe the feet wide and begin to turn your right toes to the short edge of your mat in front. Left toes angle in. Bend your right knee and extend. And just bending and extending. One more here. Beginning to bend into your right knee and pivot off your left heel and bring your hands to frame your right foot. Roll the shoulders back and then begin to lower to your left knee and come onto the top of your left foot. So untuck the toes, press down into the foot and lift your left knee. Holding here, roll the shoulders back, gentle tuck of the tailbone. Think of grounding your right heel and pulling the heel back as well so you feel your right hamstring turn on. Lengthening the spine, keeping the chest expanded and open. Few more breaths here. Your left quad is activated as well as your left glute. Slowly tap your left knee down, ground your left palm, and reach your right arm high. Push your left hand down and twist to the right. Big inhale. And as you exhale, lower your right hand. Let's slide the right foot back. Come onto the tops of the feet and walk the hands forward. Press forward with the palms and gently pulse the chest down towards the ground. One more time here, coming into melted heart, landing your third eye or just bringing the third eye towards the ground. Push forward with the palms and press into the tops of the feet, breathing here. And just notice if the ribs are flaring to the mat, gently tuck them towards the spine and gently draw them down towards your pelvis. And then pull your palms back and feel the shoulders really stabilize here. Breathing for 5 more breaths. And as you inhale, lengthen the spine, lift the back of the head and walk the hands back, one hand length. Let's slide your right foot forward. Tuck your left toes, lift the knee and reach the arms high so you're in your high lunge. Holding here. Lift off your left heel and keep pulling your right heel back. Staying in your high lunge, let's turn the palms outward and begin to sweep the arms back behind, keeping the low ribs from flaring forward. Either staying here or taking a bind, maybe extending the elbows and then hinging forward over that right thigh. Lengthening your spine long, breathing nice and deep here. And gently draw the low ribs towards the spine and down. And as you inhale, begin to reach the arms forward, nice and slow. Palms turn to face each other. Let's pivot your left heel down and open to your warrior 2. Extend your right knee, arms reach high. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's turn your right toes in and turn the left toes to face the short edge of the mat. And just begin to bend and extend that left knee. Bending and extending. One more time. Good. Beginning to bend into that left knee. Let's pivot off your right heel and bring the hands to frame your left foot. Roll the shoulders back and gently tap your right knee down. Take a big inhale. And full audible exhale. Come onto the top of your right foot. Then begin to press down as you lift your right knee. And pull your left heel back to activate the hamstring. Breathing nice and deep here. And gently see what it feels like to tuck the tailbone slightly. And keeping the breath, even inhale, even exhale. And then lowering that right knee down. Ground your right palm and reach your left arm high, opening through the chest. Push your right hand down, roll the right shoulder back. And then use your obliques to twist a little deeper as you pull your left heel back, activating the hamstring. Good, and as you exhale, lower that left hand. Let's slide the left foot back. And then begin to walk the hands forward. And gently pulse here. So bringing the third eye down to tap on the mat, so in between the eyebrows. Or it's just coming towards. Spreading through all 10 fingers. And bringing your third eye to ground down. Take a big inhale. And full exhale. Push forward with the hands. And gently soften the tongue. Relax the jaw. And then ground the palms and pull the palms back. Keeping the low ribs gently tucked in. Tops of the feet are pressing down. And slowly begin to lift the back of the head. Walk the hands back one hand length. And then begin to slide your left foot forward. Bringing the foot between the hands. Let's tuck the right toes. Lift the knee and rise up into your high lunge. Think of pulling that left heel back so the hamstring turns on and lift high off that right heel so you really come onto the ball of the right foot. And just let the shoulders relax from the ears. Think of lengthening your spine, lifting up through the spine. And then begin to turn your palms out, thumbs turn forward, and sweep the arms back around. You can stay here or take a bind, maybe extending the elbows and hinging forward slightly. Keep holding and breathing here. Just noticing the sensations of the body from head to toe. And just allowing the body to take any micro movements that it needs. As you press your left foot down, become stable with your breath. Notice what's being activated, that left hamstring, that right glute. Notice what's feeling open. Maybe across the chest or the front of that right hip flexor. And gently release, reaching the arms forward. Big inhale. And exhale, pivot your right heel down. Warrior two. Begin to extend your left knee. Arms reach high. And pivot your left toes to face in. Bring your hands to heart. Let's heel toe the feet in towards each other, keeping them a little wider than hip width. Turn the toes out, and as you inhale, reach the arms high. And exhale, bring your hands to heart, and gently bend the knees, coming down any amount that feels good for you. And slowly pressing into the heels and rising up. Feel your glutes turn on. Lengthen your spine, lift your heart. 2 more like that. Hands to heart, gently bend into the knees. And slowly rising up. Lengthen the spine, lift your chest. And 1 more time, gently bending the knees. Bringing the elbows to the inner edges of the knees. And see if you can ground your pinky toe and big toe as well as your heels. Roll your shoulders back and squeeze your hamstrings to your calves. Breathing nice and deep here. And beginning to land the hands, let's lift the hips and walk the hands over to your right foot. Pivot your right toes forward and rise off your left heel. Ground your left heel and extend your right knee. Lengthen the spine and then begin to bend into your right knee. Rise off your left heel. Extend, left heel grounds down, right knee is straight, and then bend into your right knee. Left heel lifts. 1 more time, right knee straightens, right quad activates, left heel's down. And exhale, bend. Let's ground the palms out in front. Slide that right foot back and lift the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. And full exhale. Inhale, ripple the spine forward to your plank. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. 2 more like this. Inhale, ripple the spine forward to your plank. Spread your fingers wide and lengthen your thumbs long. And exhale, downward facing. 1 more time. Inhale, ripple the spine forward to your plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Press forward with the hands. The heels don't quite make it down. That's totally fine. You can bend the knees. Keep the low ribs just slightly tucked here and lifting the hips high. And then if the heels are grounded, think of pulling the feet apart, getting that internal activation of the hips while pressing forward evenly with both hands. And as you inhale, let's ripple forward to your plank. Draw your right knee to chest and land the foot between the hands. Ground your left palm and reach your right arm high. Exhale, lower your right hand, inner edge of right foot, and walk the hands over to the left. Good. And then begin to heel toe the feet in towards each other. Just keep them a little wider than hip width. Bend the knees and come back into your malasana. Bringing hands to heart. Roll the shoulders back. Option to stay here with the hands, or you can bring your right palm to the center of your shoulders and reach your left hand behind. Taking a bind here, just notice the ribs drawing forward, gently draw them down and lengthen spine and squeeze hamstrings to calves as you breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring your hands back to heart center. Let's land the hands in front and lift the hips. Begin to walk the hands over to the left. Turn your left toes forward, rise off your right heel. And just begin to lower that right heel down. Left knee extends any amount. And then begin to bend into that left knee, right heel lifts. And then extend that left knee any amount, engaging the left quad, right heel lowers, and bending into that left knee. And 1 more time, grounding your right heel down. Good, and begin to bend into your left knee. Let's ground the palms and slide your left foot back as you lift the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale and full exhale. As you inhale, ripple the spine forward to your plank. And exhale back, downward facing. 2 more like that. Inhale, ripple the spine forward to your plank. And exhale, downward facing dog, really pressing down, feeling that connection of your hands to the ground. 1 more time. Inhale, ripple forward to your plank. And exhale back, downward facing dog, holding here, taking a deep inhale through the nose. Audible exhale, sigh it out. Gaze to thumbs. Draw your left knee to chest, squeeze it in. And bring your left foot to land between the hands. Ground your right palm and reach your left arm high. Gazing up to left fingertips. And as you exhale, lower your left hand down, inner edge of left foot, and walk the hands back towards the long edge of your mat. Extending your left knee, and let's heel toe the feet in, but keeping them wider than hip width, turning the toes out and bending the knees as you come back into your malasana, hands to heart. You can stay here with the hands, or you're bringing your left hand in between where your shoulder blades are. Squeeze your calves to hamstrings to support the knees, and then reach back behind with the right arm this time. Finding your variation. Either fingertips touch, maybe they don't, or maybe you're in the bind. Lengthen your spine. Breathing nice and deep here. And just letting yourself feel the sensations of this new shape with curiosity. And gently begin to release, bringing the hands back to heart center. Take a big inhale. Full audible exhale. You can bring your hands behind. Come onto your sit bones. Cross right shin over left. As you inhale, reach the arms high. Lift your gaze and exhale, twist over to the right. Take an inhale to lengthen. And exhale to soften. Let the shoulders drop from the ears. Release any gripping on that right knee with your left hand. Feel your sit bones drop down, but turning on your lower abs to create that lift from the pelvis. And as you inhale, reach the arms through center. Lift your gaze. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's cross left shin over right this time. Inhale, arms reach high. And exhale, twisting over to the left. Take an inhale to lengthen and an exhale to soften. Let the shoulders drop from the ears. Feel the sit bones ground down. Breathing nice and deep here. And feeling your lower abs turn on to get that gentle lift from the pelvis. And as you inhale, reach the arms through center, lift your gaze. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. I hope your knees and shoulders are feeling more stable and connected to your breath, also open and expansive. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.